Top 10 manhwa with overpowered MC you should be reading in 2024. What's up dudes, this is We Love Anime here with another awesome video listing. Today, we're talking about manhwa comics that have super crazy strong main characters. I mean, characters that are just way overpowered and can beat anyone. We all love seeing a main character that is just unstoppable and can do all these wild, powerful things, right? It's so cool to watch them use insane abilities and just dominate everyone. That feeling of the main character being super overpowered is just awesome. So in this video, I've put together 10 best new manhwa comics from 2024 that have main characters who are completely busted in power. These stories are gonna get you so hyped. Let's go. Coming in at number 10, we have Flash Sword. This one starts off solid with our MC grinding and hustling to become the ultimate swordsman. But then, bam! His fiancée gets attacked, and in a desperate move to save her life, he sacrifices half of his hard-earned power. Talk about a gut punch, am I right? Now, you might be thinking, We Love Anime, why would I want to read about an MC who just threw away half his strength? Well, my friends, that's where the real fun begins. With his fiancée's life on the line, our boy has to get creative and find new ways to kick butt with the power he has left. And trust me, the action sequences in this one are so mind-blowing, you'll be on the edge of your seat the entire time. Up next on number 9, we've got Return of the Bloodthirsty Police. And let me tell you, this one's a wild ride. So get this, our MC, Guang, was raised as a hitman by a shady Buddhist temple crew. But when he tried to dip out and live the civilian life, those snakes turned on him and straight up off the dude. Brutal, right? But here's where it gets crazy. Guang's soul gets reincarnated into a police officer named Kim Gyung-soo, and now he's out for bloody vengeance against his former brothers. I know what you're thinking, reincarnation is a bit out there, but trust me, the way this one is executed is so gripping you'll be too busy binging to nitpick the details. Plus, let's be real, who doesn't love a good old-fashioned revenge story, right? Especially when the MC is basically an unstoppable force of nature armed with mad skills and a burning desire to settle the score. This one's like John Wick on steroids, and I'm here for every second of it. Absolute banger at 8, I regress to my ruined family. Our boy Ethan straight up dies, but instead of heading to the sweet hereafter, he gets reborn in an alternate timeline where his family has been straight up ruined by shady relatives. Talk about a raw deal, am I right? But here's the kicker, Ethan's packing some serious skills from his past life, and he's on a mission to not only reunite his family, but to make those disloyal relatives wish they never messed with House Arden in the first place. We're talking kingdom building, political intrigue, and some good old-fashioned medieval payback. And let's not forget the visuals, this manhwa is an absolute feast for the eyes, with stunning artwork and action sequences that will make your jaw drop. Whether you're a sucker for medieval fantasy or just love a good revenge story, I Regress to My Ruined Family is an absolute must-read. Zgon at number 7. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another zombie apocalypse story? Been there, done that. But trust me, this one's like nothing you have ever seen before. We're talking half-zombie, half-humans hybrids called Zamgans who have taken over the world and subjugated the remaining humans. Sounds bleak, right? Well, our MC, who literally cannot be killed, this dude is so overpowered, he makes the Zamgans look like a bunch of chumps. And let me tell you, watching him just absolutely demolish these undead freaks is peak entertainment. But Zamgan isn't just mindless action, it's got a solid story going on too. It's the perfect blend of post-apocalyptic drama and total adrenaline-fueled mayhem. And let's not forget about the visuals, this manhwa is an absolute stunner, with vibrant artwork and action sequences that will have you on the edge of your seat. Whether you're a zombie fanatic or just love a good old-fashioned power trip, Zamgan is an absolute must-read. Real Treat at number 6, Strongest Player returns after 1,000 years. Now, I know what you're thinking, another reincarnation story? Didn't we just do that? But trust me, this one's a total riot. Our boy Kiguan Xiaojian literally saves the entire world only to get reborn 1,000 years later, ready to live the slacker life of cola and fried chicken. Talk about a vibe, am I right? With great power comes great Well, you know the rest. This dude is so insanely overpowered that he makes the gods themselves look like chumps. And let me tell you, watching him just casually flex on everyone and everything is pure comedy gold. And it's not just the mindless power tripping, there's actually some solid story going on here too. It's the perfect balance of high-stakes drama and hilarious slice-of-life shenanigans. This manhwa is an absolute feast for the eyes with stunning artwork and action sequences that'll have you on the edge of your seat. Whether you're a sucker for reincarnation stories or just love a good power fantasy, Strongest Player Returns After 1,000 Years is an absolute must-read. Number 5 on our list, the strongest unemployed hero. Now, this one's a real wild ride, folks. We've got our boy Shin Min-chul, who is basically a god-tier hero in this fantasy world called Angeles. He defeats the big bad evil king, gets paid in mad stacks of gold, and decides to head back to modern-day Korea to live that sweet, sweet unemployed life. Talk about living the dream, am I right? But of course, it wouldn't be an epic manhwa if things just stayed chill. Before Min-chul can blink, he gets caught up in some mafia drama, and suddenly his crazy powers are on full display. Next thing you know, he's getting swept up in international conspiracies and going toe-to-toe with some seriously heavy hitters. The best part? Despite being an absolute unit of a hero, even Min-chul starts to doubt if he's really as invincible as he thought. It's just a perfect blend of over-the-top action and real, relatable character growth that'll have you hooked from page 1. While the art quality does dip a little bit, the early chapters are an absolute feast for the eyes with stunning artwork and action sequences that will make your jaw drop. Number 4 on our overpowered MC countdown, the Invincible of the East. Now, this one is a straight up Mirin masterpiece, folks. We're talking about the legendary Dongfang Bubai, a martial arts god so powerful he's a match for 10,000 enemies. But here's the kicker. Through a bizarre twist of fate, Bubai's soul gets transported into the body of a 14-year-old kid. But don't let that age fool you, this pint-sized powerhouse is an absolute unit. With Bubai's vast martial arts knowledge crammed into such a tiny frame, you better believe he's ready to take the Jianggu by storm once again. And let me tell you, watching him just casually flex on grown adults with his insane skills is pure comedy gold. And it's not all just mindless action. There's actually a solid story going on here too. This manhwa is an absolute stunner with gorgeous artwork and action sequences that'll make your jaw drop. Whether you're a die-hard Mirin fan or just love a good old-fashioned power fantasy, The Invincible of the East is an absolute must-read. Up next at number 3, Martial Wild West. Now, this one's a breath of fresh air for all you Mirin fans out there. We're talking about a world where the Han Empire never fell, and the martial arts is still used to straight up oppress the people. Our boy Zhang Qian, a modern-day reincarnator who finds himself in this crazy new world. But here's the kicker, the martial arts in this place are wicked powerful, but also kinda crude and lacking in elegance. So Qian's on a mission to bring true, refined martial arts back to this rough and tumble realm. What makes this one stand out is the seamless blend of over-the-top action and intricate world building. The fight scenes in this manhwa are really good. While the facial animations can be a bit inconsistent at times, the overall artwork is stunning, with breathtaking landscapes and action sequences that will make your jaw drop. Whether you're a die-hard Mirin fan or just love a good old-fashioned power fantasy with a unique twist, this one's an absolute must-read. Real wild one at number 2, Genius Corpse Collecting Warrior. Our boy gets straight up possessed by his character in this insanely difficult game, and the only way out to get back to the real world is to beat the whole dang thing. But here's the twist though, every time our MC finds the corpse of a character he used to play, he inherits their abilities and stat boosts. We're talking stamina, proficiency, and some gnarly combat skills that'll make your head spin. I know what you're thinking. We love anime, that sounds kinda gross, but trust me, the way this manhwa executes the whole corpse collecting gimmick is pure genius. It's an absolute power twist in the best possible way, and while the overall plot and characters might not reinvent the wheel, the visuals in this bad boy are an absolute feast for the eyes. We're talking stunning artwork, action sequences that will make your jaw drop, and enough creative ability visuals to keep you hooked from start to finish. Number 1, Mist, Might, Mayhem. We're talking a brand new Mirin masterpiece from the same studio that brought us Solo Leveling. You know this one's gonna slap. The story is really cool. Our main guy Jong is basically a crazy killer who happens to look exactly like Mok Jung-woon, a young master from a famous sword family. So what do powerful people do? They let this murderous dude out of the prison to live Mok's life instead of him. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? From this insane setup, we get an awesome mix of intense martial arts fighting, sneaky deception, and total chaos as the fake Mok tries to act like a high-class gentleman while also wanting to kill people. It's like a dark, funny story mixed in together. This comic looks absolutely beautiful with breathtaking panels, dynamic action scenes, and character designs that will blow your mind. If you're not reading this already, you have to check it out. Alright, let's be honest, there's nothing better than watching an insanely strong main character flex their wild abilities and just destroy everyone in their path. It's such a cool power fantasy that gets you really excited while reading. If you haven't already, you gotta add these to your reading list right now. Let me know in the comments if I missed any dope manhwa with super overpowered main characters that you love. Subscribe for more awesome manhwa recommendations coming soon.